Memobi bi akwaba eba Melodies TV so. I am going to read a reaction because there is a story, and this is coming from the finance minister. I say domestic debt exchange program saved Ghana about $12 billion. Now, me Bible atremo. When him say banesa na ya na eto de bia me pese me de Bible e make it point into me Bible atremo. But someone finance minister can say domestic debt exchange program no e save Ghana $12 billion. Now, all I want to do is I want to read a reaction. Okay, let me just read a reaction for you guys, and this reaction is coming from no other person than Joe Jackson. Now, if you don't know Joe Jackson is an astute financial, make us a financial analyst in Ghana. He's in the financial sector, investment sector. In fact, he was one of the very few people that omudi kan ekatre Ghana for say omudi musika she bond muno aban ebeye haircut into munkonko yimuti munkonko yimusika. Embra President Akufo-Addo bekatre Ghana for say there will be no haircut na mamunkonko yimusika biano. Or no worker say there will be a haircut. Osha say the economy no corner there will be a haircut. In fact, odi kan katre yen kra say Ghana beko IMF and other nti ono de ohwe kan odwen hwe kan. He's not a politician. Now, this is what he posted. Embra aban eka na metrechim de nti okasa. Embra aban eka say domestic debt exchange program saved Ghana about $12 billion no. Asemo obekan ni. O say domestic debt exchange program did not save us $12 billion. The government took $12 billion from its citizens by force. Set the record straight. Enti domestic debt exchange program a worker say e save Ghana a year. Now, the entire Joe Jackson or Kasasem any domestic debt exchange program nende onim say NPP for there or momo de ane say yen package asem near yen beye PR ni enda da Ghana for NPP for kase Ghana won say eye boni no mwedi o na so mo kan te say de eye de papa wo mo aye so that Ghana for bebo mo abaso. Into one more can say, oh, domestic debt exchange program no is saving and $12 billion. Oh, because BBA saving Ghana for $12 billion. No, because hey Ghana $12 billion and the yenye sika. But at the end in the say, Ghana for sika $12 billion. Buying nibre aji ewia every Ghana for onsem. No die nibre koko wia say sika ni free Ghana for onsem. And there will be can Ghana for say. Or more a save $12 billion. Basically, that's what it means. Akwa ese utifie. If you are moteno, o papa edeka. Me treat na wati asye. O papa deka. E kana wo papa de no. O deka 10 cedis. E wose wotua sa aka 10 cedis no. Afe wo papa edie no den ene takashi edie tu akwa kosi nkrofo no de mo omoka so say hey. Musika na me imagine mintia o mintia engrofo ne ti ase awie ye se sika no omo ma o papa ntia no o papa de meka ba fie se hey we de me save sika sen ya 10 cedis e ba ne sen ya sika na me deka no makwa katre engrofo ne se mintia amomo apede se mintia ne de by force me de tu esi omo so se mintia musika amomo. Inti no ama se sika na nke wose mede mom no me save inti NPP aban no sa but omo kan te se de ade no eya ade pa bi e na che se ye omo amusika bi na nke wose wo mo spending no one spending na we kro no inti no e na Joe Jackson e explain se mamo nka se mo save 12 billion na mo we are 12 billion every Ghana for nsem you took $12 billion from its citizens by force. Now I was watching a video, interview bi anapo akwakoye. I want know the domestic debt exchange program ne the Obeka Sama domestic debt exchange program no because it was a sacrifice Ghana for ya omudi save your mind no. Hey, you see the mind games they want to play. Omo person mo play it said the friend say patriotism bi obi abobra 40 years e saving sika. Ne pension sika o wie 40 years no ni adwuma ye se sika na wo saving kakran no the year investment e de akwa akosie bi an pension house bi anase yawe bi aba beto ne so me se yende bisa Ghana teachers fo ni na bebre na kwa retirement ya yawe ba ko pe na ebo teachers fo omoni because emra no mo try de no chalk omo de trotro sa anti teachers bebre ni nye wo krum ha tia ya na wo mo kwa retirement sa na se sika no wo munya ne nkete no sika no mo save ye no a eyo mo pension sika no se sika no ena eyo mo de call hospital de koye check up de kondro ebi mo medu sa level na BP into every month BP ndro no moto and the BP dro ne bo de den kika ko 1000 cedis every month e was so auto into se sika na ye pension sika na mo save no eno mo de eto sa anyama na sa bond sika no eno mo de yes anyama no wo ba ye no udi anibre why ye mismanagement wo mismanage bobosia ye trel se bosia wo bo no e de ha beba mo ma ba me abegina ho be ka tre Ghana for se mo bosia mo bo no e ye smart bosia enye NDC for bosia ni bi at the end of the day bosia ne de ha breyen na wo de anibra ba be wi ankrofo isika wo be ka ne te se de Ghana for aya ade me se na point of view no me hu me bu afusei Ghana for ayade na Ghana for sacrifice a womo atre aban we no omo ayade pa sa domestic debt exchange program na Ghana for epene so no eye sacrifice me se mo Nyankopon betua mo ka bako na me be kenkan Bible atre mo eja me na me ka se nyame betua mo ka enya me eye Bible me be kenkan Bible sa de na mo de ye Ghana for no senia de bia mo so we a mo se any Rollins time no mo nso ye time ensemu a ye be ka atre etrimba de mo de ye Ghana for e de bo Ghana for form ye be ka tre ye nchimba mo de mo nto mo bo ma men kenkan Bible entre mo me be kenkan Bible me kenkan Isaiah chapter 10 verse 10 Isaiah chapter 10 verse 10 or say you are doomed, you make unjust laws that oppress my people. That is how you prevent the poor from having their rights and from getting justice. Utie, Isaiah 10:10. Or say, you are doomed. Donika say you are doomed. Awo we yaba. Na we ye na yesi yaba no. Eye den na wo ye na we ye ba e. Or say you make unjust laws that oppress my people. We ye na aba no. We ye na diama we yaba ne say, udi utumi eshembra a eka Ghana for a come washe udi mutumi ejiji Ghana for sika obi abre ni moja ni 40 years 35 years e de akwakoye investment de ato government bond budi mu nibre ababeje na mu kipi mu sika wo mo mpaase Nyankopon si mu wie ya ba. You make unjust laws and that oppress my people. Unjust laws that oppress my people. That is how you prevent the poor from having their rights and from getting justice. Obi a wa brain moja ni 30 years 40 years aye na ejuma wa mbokro no. The poor person. You prevent the poor person from getting their rights. That is how you take the property that belongs to widows and orphans. Mamimbo subium. That is how you take the property that belongs to widows and orphans. They have taken the properties of widows and orphans. Literally, aside the fact, say, in penifo bebre ya yaji omusike bebre na papa ni omu mamimu ewu no. It is not even that we are talking about. Mama Wati, as I say, whenever the Bible talks about widows and orphans, sometimes you can take it literal, sometimes it's not literal. Now, meka say it's not literal. Yes, and you say bia ni pakro ne mame na ne papa ewu. Se Bible neka widows and orphans, and you say bia ne mame ne papa ewu. But obi a wo ni kamafo. Ono to de bia sa nipa ne na Bible no refer no as widows and orphans. Obi a wo ni kamafo. Oya ne boni a oni obi obekem bia ma no. No wa ye kom no se enya hwe because nipa kra owo obi eta ne chi no oya ne boni a obi be ko ama no. Nkrofo bebre wo ho. Oye omo boni a omo ni obi omeka ama omo nti omo no they are more like widows and orphans. In the Bible ne tremu a that is how you take the property that belongs to widows and orphans. Pensioners for ne nya nkrofo ankasa ama omo wo krom ha. Mbebunu na anka wose ye kasa ma omo no ye ni na ye komdie ntia because NPP aban na e so. Na ye de kronu sei e bombre wafo ne nkakrafo na Ghana fo atena se ne ahwe na NPP fo abosa kronu yi. What will you do when God punishes you, what will you do when he brings disaster on you from a distant country? Where will you run to find help? Where will you hide your wealth? You will be killed in battle or dragged off as prisoners. Yet even so, the Lord's anger will not be ended. Eh? So are there ways, me say, would say President Akufo-Addo na memu no, so wanya hwekra na, so are there way a wode ye pensioners no. So are there way wode ye pensioners no. And ye would this same ma. Forever in the history of this country, President Akufo-Addo will be remembered for it. So pensioners bond holders ya, ye two meji o musike, and ye would this same. What be that? Akwa bob brass usike wie na wa brewani akokra brown no wa boti ne baby no no nisika na wode unsa eba bebom krono nsembe ni mo betena se ewia mo be ka tre Ghana for be hihya de ne te say ya de pa bi be ka tre Ghana for say domestic debt exchange program has saved Ghana $12 billion. Nyankopon ne betua moka. I was listening to one NPP minister o ka se wono no oko seminary no was seminary na seminary yo mo a omo call school ni training omo no mo aba da ne sa fathers ne sa anyama no so say no was seminary na o training so be aba da ne Roman father and after o de ba be share politics na me say he NPP for bebre we wo o ko mo background a either say no mo ko Bible school no mo ko we no na so mo no mo trimo densi obia omo chese omo nimnyame akọ Bible school no akọ seminary no ye wey no ye wey no ye wey boy no ye altar boy no ye wey no dey no a prophet NPP for onu omo so pa no mutrimo onden no mo abogana for krono mo de nanka mo nyame sumu mponi mo sa NPP for mo nyame sumu mponi e na de mo de ye Ghana for ni as that Bogana for Chronobe, to stay west. Naka say a domestic debt exchange program has saved Ghana about 12 billion. You people, you don't know. There are some pensioners and they can't speak. Or the wrong they did. And me say, you only abaying phone. You only abaying phone. Ena ebema obi asebe. Watena si adwen ho say. E was say me save me sika. Say nipa kona at the end of the day, the odi ni sika kokobo akohwie no onu mom abrabo afama no. E say nipa kora wo save ni sika. What be that? Nki ye kan ni etufo ni ye trade a. Ye say obi a wonu nya kakra wodi sie Bible ne kra kire. Obi a wonu nya kakra wodi sie, obi a wonu nya kakra wodi sie. Say nipa kora no na abrabo ebe fama no. Ude wunya bibia na ode bo akohwe ya na de bia ye ka se wo mu na ho betro NPP aban wo ama nipa kro na ode ni sika kokobo akohwe ni kra no kra wenye anije ude usika akobo akohwe ude onim se usika asa asei nipa kro ya ono ni sika no wanfa mbo hwe wanfa nwi na num wanfa nkonko renam anfa nkonko no mensa ode ko to bank e de akoto bond obae no waba ba shi sika no the obo akohwe no ende wenyan se nipa ko ne class re ne se he se mu de mu agimi munye sika mo se bank masa me de me dime numa me fili sika no o wa bre onso asika no wonsa nka e aban fun ene be sa ade no aban fun ene be sa ebe mo obi a wo no e save sika mu ho aba be tre no obi a wa bo akohwe no mu enya nije Yankupon me sa domestic debt exchange program ya mo de ayem krokrafo ne mbrafo no me se Yankupon entua mo ka yempene sa de we se Yankupon afa ngina so entia NPP ka yempene Yankupon de betua mo ka 1111 because ye ka tre mo bo bosian too much ye ka dem se bosian na mo boni de edi be sini de edi be koni de edi be sini mo emfi yen ti fo mo ntre mo adwen